to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video shout out goes to all of my fawns, and any fawns that may be hitting that subscribe button on your way out, please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me. Now, I figured that I would do this video series by like best of beauty skincare, and then maybe combine hair care and body care together, and then do makeup, and then maybe just combine all the worst products together. Or this is gonna be like a 5-hour video because this is already gonna be an hour-long video with the skincare, because you guys know I like to get in depth and be thorough, and I've discovered some really great things this year. Some have really changed my skin regimen. For reference, I'm going to be 32 in, what's today? I don't even know. Today's the 29th. 30th? I think today's the 30th. I don't know. My birthday's on January 23rd. I'm about to be 32. So for reference, I'm about to be 32 in a couple of weeks, and I have normal skin. So just so you guys know. And I thought that we would just get cozy today and talk about the best of skincare. And I kind of thought, you know what, I should do the best of skincare without makeup on. And I didn't do that last year, and it just hit me this year that it makes more sense, so that way you guys can actually see my skin. Now, my eyes have been running like crazy, so please ignore the runniness. It's just they're running, but I'm babbling so much already, so I'll put a timestamp where it actually starts. But yeah, I just figured let's get cozy. It's, you know, almost January. It's cold outside. I'm in Michigan. It's 1,000,000 degrees in my beauty room. I'm gonna be sweating so quickly. This is from Victoria's Secret, by the way, and it has a hood, so it's extra cozy. I love it. And I know I've had some clothing haul requests, so I'm gonna do that too, but this one's from Victoria's Secret, and I love it. But I just figured it's so silly to not show off my natural skin if I'm doing a best of beauty skincare. So now let's get right to it, because this is going to take a long time. So starting with, and it's kind of going to be all over the place, because I've got like products in a box and another products that wouldn't fit in the box, and another box to put the products into that we discuss. So let's just get to it. Morning. Okay, this is my ultimate favorite morning cleanser. This is the Lancome Meal en Mousse Foaming Cleanser. It's also a makeup remover, just like any of the melt off makeup removers. I don't use it for that purpose. This is just the most gentle, hydrating facial cleanser ever. I'm obsessed with this, and you don't want anything harsh in the morning, because you should have used anything that's more harsh the night before when you've taken your makeup off, and all you do at night is sweat, shed dead skin cells. So you just want to do something light to get rid of that. You don't really want to go in too deep, so this is perfect for that. But every once in a while, usually once a week, I do like to use a clarifying cleanser in the morning. This is the Tata Harper other side regenerating cleanser daily exfoliating treatment. I don't use this daily. I don't know if this would be good for somebody with oily skin to use it daily, or if you have really congested skin to use it daily. But for normal skin, I love this once a week in the morning to just give me that extra oomph when I'm really feeling that I need it. But for the most part, it is solely a once a week treatment, but this is incredible, and the beads in here are really microfine. It is not a harsh exfoliant. What I do use every single morning for exfoliating, this is brand new, I just emptied another one, are the Neogen Dermalogy Bio Peel Gauze Peeling in the lemon. You can get it in a few other ones. Sephora sells lemon. It's either SoCo or Mimi Box that has the other scents, but lemon is actually my favorite now. I've tested the other ones out, and this one is a dual-sided pad, so you have your exfoliating on one side and then your buffing on the the other. And this is hands down, to me, I have tried, like, I don't even know how many exfoliators in my time. I started exfoliating when I was 18, and this is the best everyday exfoliator because it is gentle, it gets the job done, your skin is so smooth, you're not overdoing it, your skin isn't like on overdrive trying to repair it. I use it down my neck, on my chest, like first I do my face, then I drag it down everywhere else, and these are amazing. So that is my morning. I think I'll stick with morning for the most part. Oh, no, I can see another cleanser. Okay, my evening cleanser that I've been using all year is the Amore Pacific Treatment Cleansing Foam. I am almost out of this, and then I do want to try one by Shiseido. I have that still in a box, but this has been amazing. I'm just curious to try out the Shiseido one. If not, I'm going to bounce right back to this one because it has not failed me, and it is just, I've gone through almost this entire tube and at least 5 deluxe samples of this cleanser. This is awesome. This is my nightly cleanser every single night when I take my makeup off. This is the one that I put on my Oh, okay. The other tool, I guess we'll talk about it together, the Clarisonic Smart Profile. I use the massage head every morning and I use the cleansing head every evening. You don't want to push this in when you're cleansing, but you really do want to work everywhere in circular motions when you're cleansing. So I do put this cleanser on the cleansing head. That's not on here right now. It's the massaging head. And so this cleanser is amazing, but while I have this in my hand, this is also incredible for anybody who suffers from TMJ, migraines, and arthritis in the jaw, temple, everywhere, sinus area. This has been a godsend for me. I will like let it sit right on this area, up in my temple. I'll work the brow bone all down the jawline, and it will loosen up my RA when I'm having a flare-up from my arthritis. It helps so much with migraines. This massager, like, this is like best of beauty. Like, ugh. I don't know what I would do without it. If it wasn't $350, I would purchase a backup in case it ever failed because it is so helpful for ailments, aside from the fact that it also firms your skin, helps absorb products into the skin, and then helps deep cleanse in the evening. I think they're barking at their own reflection. And then the other cleansers, are they in here handy? Yes. Once a week in the evening, I will use my Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. This is also a deep cleanse. So I save this one for the day that is my longest day of the week for wearing makeup. So if I have a 12, 16-hour day of heavy makeup, I go to this baby. I try to keep it to just once a week because it is like a heavy duty cleanser, and I'm not somebody who needs a heavy duty cleanser that often, but once a week to have this, it is wonderful, but it smells like manure, but it's wonderful. But a lot of skincare, it either smells so luxurious when it's bougie, or it's getting the job done and it does not smell good. And then on cleansers, my ultimate favorite is the Sunday Riley Blue Moon Tranquility Cleansing Balm. If you guys watched my Get Unready With Me video, you'll know why. You would have seen how it just melted my cake face off. I am a glam AF full coverage girl. My second favorite is the Ciate Makeup Melter. That one is fantastic. It's just that this one has beads in it that I really love to break down everything. But if I'm not wearing like heavy makeup, it's not a filming day for some reason, that Ciate one is on point. But if you guys are full coverage girls like me, you really should try this one out. You are going to be amazed at what it can do. In the realm of makeup removers, you guys already know, the Lancome by Facil Double Action Eye Makeup Remover is hands down the best eye makeup remover I have ever tried in my life. It removes my House of Lashes adhesive every day. It gets every last bit of waterproof liner. If you're wearing waterproof mascara, there is not a trace of makeup that is left behind when you use this. And Sephora is constantly including these in points, which I collect like crazy, and forever I didn't buy one. I finally bought one because I started traveling more, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna save all those little guys primarily for traveling, going back and forth to my parents' house whenever I'm driving back and forth like that, and keep this one on my sink. And it's just, I won't replace it because it's just so damn good. And then, oh my gosh, I know that there's some more in here. And any micellar water, I can't see it right now. I've been using the simple micellar water for like just getting up around the hairline. I go over my whole face with the simple micellar water. I love Bioderma. I've tried quite a few, but I've been using the simple. I really don't know what's going on. And the simple one has been great, and it's from the drugstore, so that's a step that I love using as well. And I think we're gonna have to come back to this box because I am not seeing my other anything else that I wanted to talk about cleansing wise. All right, toners. Every morning I use the Biologique this one, the Lotion P50 1970. It's a balancing exfoliator and it's a toner, and I don't rinse it off. It says like after 2 or 3 minutes, something like that, you can rinse it off. This, I'm down to right here. I think you guys can see that. And I went through an entire smaller bottle of it first before buying the big boy, and I soak. These are my other favorite Shiseido cotton pads in this, and I just press and press and press this all over my face, my neck, my chest, in between my boobs, because this is a treatment, and this has been a game changer in my face, in my skin. This has been incredible. This is my godsend. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys what this has done for my skin. It's just amazing. I do not cut these Shiseido in half because I soak them so much, and I keep re-soaking them because I do this entire area as well. I'm trying to correct sun damage, and it stinks. It's like the strongest medicine you've ever smelled in your life, but it works and it is fantastic, and my parents are now even hooked on this. I bought it for them as part of their Christmas gifts and gave it to them like a month early, and they're even loving this. So this is a very big win, and I only use these Shiseido ones with this lotion or toner because these do not leave any remnants of cotton on your face. It's incredible. I can't stand when there's cotton left on the face. It drives me crazy. And these are 10 bucks. You get 160 sheets or pads, and if you didn't do everywhere and you only did your face, you could cut them in half, because I've done that where I'm doing a mask but I still want to take care of my body, so I'll cut it in half. That way I can do the toner on the lower part of my body and do all my moisturizers and everything, you know, neck down, while I have a mask on my face, and then I'll take the other half of the pad when I take the mask off and then use it. So you really can cut them in half, because I do that whenever I'm doing a mask because I'm that anal with my skincare. And aside from that, I just use the cotton pads from Ulta for removing eye makeup, using the micellar water and that kind of stuff. So, so good. Now, to me, hands down, the best spritzer of the year goes to Herbivore Rose Hibiscus Coconut Water Hydrating Face Mist. I can't get enough of this. I'm obsessed. It is so good. I love this in the morning. As like a last step, I go 1, 2, 3, and it's just like to lock in everything that I put on my face. It is so good. It comes in like a bougie glass bottle. It is fancy pants. It smells great. It's lightweight. It's hydrating. I mist it over my makeup when I need to touch up. It's just so good. Like, it's so good. I can't even. It's amazing. All right. Oh, my morning toner. I wanted to do toners. Or my evening toner. Oh my god. All right, my evening toner is the Fresh Rose Dehydration Facial Toner. This has actual rose petals in it. It does have essential oils in it, so it can be sensitive for some people with sensitive skin. I worded that incorrectly. Sorry, I'm like so distracted because of my nose and my allergies, my sinus infection, everything that's going on. I'm trying to talk fast because I know this video is going to be so long. But this one is very hydrating, so it is perfect in the evening. The morning is when you want to use all of your actives, your vitamin C's, you know, anything that's going to be like the exfoliants to really shed those skin cells, and in the evening you want all the hydration, the repairing, and that kind of thing going on. So this is the evening toner that I use, and I love it. And you really want to look for alcohol and try to avoid toners with alcohol in them because those can be drying, and there are so many toners on the market that do not have alcohol in them like this one. And just try to avoid toners with alcohol because you really can avoid it if you want to. So that would be my recommendation to you guys. Then another spritz that I love in the evening is the Scandinavia Post Makeup Recovery Spray. It clears pores and helps prevent breakouts. This one I don't use every night, but I do use it if I've had my makeup on for 8 hours and more. Then I'm like, okay, I've done an injustice to my skin, so I'll wash my face and then spray this on first. This then becomes the first step, and then once it dries, then I get on with my routine. So I use it often, but not every night. It just depends on how long I've been wearing my makeup, and I've been loving it. I have felt like I should have had breakouts when I haven't had breakouts. So I do think that this has made a difference in not having blemishes when I otherwise would have. So I'm all for that. Okay, what should we do next? Let's go back over to, I have such a mess of things everywhere. Okay. Vitamin C. The best vitamin C that I discovered this year that I think has also been a game changer for my skin is by SkinCeuticals. It is their CE Ferulic. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a combination of an antioxidant treatment containing the Ascorbic acid, alpha tocopherol, and ferulic acid, and it's a 15% pure, like, acid. It doesn't have, there we go, it's not a derivative, and I built my way up. I started with a vitamin C with a derivative, then I went to a 7.5%, and then I went to 15%, and this is the bomb. It is expensive. Derm Store has a sale on SkinCeuticals a couple of times a year. Otherwise, it is an excluded brand, but this is so good. Like, it has brightened my skin. It has done so much correcting of my skin. I don't know what I would do without this at this point. Honestly, it is damn good. And then what I use for vitamin C for my neck, my chest, and in between my boobs is the Drunk Elephant C Ferma 15% Ascorbic acid, because this is about half the cost. And I know it's still expensive, but for skincare, I'm like a skincare junkie. So you're not really gonna see drugstore skincare in here. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't really, there's a few things that are more affordable, but I am like a skincare matters big time to me, especially now that I'm in my 30s and I did so much sun damage in tanning beds, and I used to lay outside with literally covered in oil, and I would roast for over 2 hours every day in the summer. And then as soon as we didn't have UV, I would roast at the max in tanning beds for a minimum of 3 times a week. At the max the tanning bed would go. Like, I was really bad, so I'm really trying to help reverse this, all those signs of aging, and bring my skin back to where as best as it can be. So this has been really great at brightening and helping to start removing some of that damage. So I do really like this one as well. I just do prefer the SkinCeuticals for my face. If it wasn't so expensive, I'd be dousing everywhere in it, but I might get to that point if I'm not seeing the results that I want probably by March, because by the time bikini season rolls around, I don't ever go in the sun. I'm like the one under the shade in a canopy, in a gazebo, but I don't want sun damage. So yes. All right. 2 hyaluronic acids. Again, I use the Abnormal Beauty Company, the Hylamide Low Molecular HA Multi-Depth Rehydration Booster for my neck, chest, and in between my boobs. This one is the more affordable one. And then I use the SkinCeuticals HA Intensifier Multifunctional Serum to help amplify skin's hyaluronic acid levels on my face. Huge price difference, but I do find a difference in texture, how it absorbs, how it feels, just everything about it. But if you guys can't get the SkinCeuticals, this Hylamide one is a really great option. It's just, I tried this one first, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this one a go. And this one just hydrates and plumps. Like, I just want SkinCeuticals everywhere, but it's so freaking expensive. So I do try to find alternatives where I'm still taking care of this area that isn't quite as expensive. So this one does work wonders, and I do use it. I forgot to mention, I don't use this that often, but the Hylamide HA Blur, it's a hyaluronic-based prismatic blurring surface finisher. This legitimately like blurs everything. So if you have no time to do your makeup, but you feel like you really need to have a little bit of like an airbrushed skin appearance, this is insane. I could not believe when I put this to the test, and I haven't used it since, and I don't know why. But this really is like incredible. So I highly recommend this product if you're looking for something that's going to be blurring of your pores, of your face, put it everywhere, and you're just gonna have like a really smooth, blurred out, more even looking canvas on your skin. It's really amazing. I'm a ride or die for the Vitner's Daughter Active Botanical Serum. I think this also played a major role in changing my skin this year. I've been using it for probably 3 or 4 months now, and I'm addicted to it. I use it every morning. This is also an active, so it's not something you really want to use in the evenings. You really need to use SPF. Whenever you're using actives, you should be using SPF no matter what. And I forgot to grab my SPF. I use Drunk Elephant's Physical Defense in their SPF 50. That is the SPF. And it is put away in my bathroom right now because I'm in Michigan and there's no sun. So I did forget to grab it, but that SPF is like hands down physical defense. It's gonna just like have the rays just bounce off of you. It's not going to get filtered through your skin or anything like that. It's literally as if they hit you when they bounce off your face, and you're fully protected. But this Vitner's Daughter, it's expensive, but you can buy it from Beautylish, and it's $185, but you can break it down into 3 equal payments, and there's no penalty, there's no interest or anything, and I swear this is just, it's amazing. It's so good. And this is another one, like the vitamin C, I forgot to mention, once you get it all over your skin, you really want to press it into your skin. So this is amazing. Again, it's pricey. A not so pricey one that I love, that's my first eye step, is also by Hylamide, and it's the SubQ Eyes Advanced Serum. It's a really nice lightweight serum, and it moisturizes, it kind of brightens, and it's just a really great first base step to your eye regimen to prep your eyes for your other skincare. So I really do enjoy this one as well, and I found that one on Beautylish too. Then a not so expensive serum that I'm a ride or die for is the Tatcha. You can't even read it anymore. Tatcha. It's like completely off over here. It is the Luminous Deep Hydration Firming Eye Serum. It has a nice ceramic little tip on it, so it just glides on under the eyes. So nice, and it's cooling. The tip is, even in like this hot room and it's been sitting in here, it's still so cold, and it stays cold, and it is just wonderful. I love this serum so much. Then the May Lindstrom Skin, the Blue Cocoon. Again, you can get this from May Lindstrom directly or Beautylish. This is $120. Again, you can break it down into 3 easy payments. My parents are obsessed with this. I got them hooked on it. This has so many wonderful properties in it, and antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties. It is such an amazing product, and you can put it on your eyes. I douse myself head to in between my boobs. This whole area gets this product. I just so firmly believe in this. I've gone through so many tubs. I don't play lightly with this one. This one is like this area soaked in this product. I know. I'm high maintenance. I know. Then, ever since these got released, Peter Thomas Roth came out with these Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Hydra Gel Eye Patches. I have 4 boxes sitting, or well, they come in a box as backups because I cannot run out of them. I use these every single morning, and they are incredible. I'm obsessed. These are, to me, the best eye patches ever. They plump your under eye because of the hyaluronic, yeah, my camera can't focus on that, because of the hyaluronic acid. They are so, like, lightly moisturizing and somehow brightening, and it just puffs everything up. And I swear that this helps with my eye problems too. My eyes don't run nearly as much. I get like 15% of the running eyes that I used to have. It's gone down like dramatically. So when Ulta had their 20% off sale, I bought 3 from Ulta, and when Sephora had $25 off of $50, I bought another one from Sephora. So I'm almost out of my first one already, but I do have 4 on hand, so I'm covered because I am obsessed. Like, I just... And my camera timed out on me at a perfect timing because the dogs were barking, so there we go. Alright, and then by Sunday Riley, this is a newer product, but it is so good. This is the Autocorrect Brightening and Depuffing Eye Contour Cream. I bought this the moment it launched because I'm like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. And at Sunday Riley, yes please. It has caffeine, gluten, and horse chestnut, and it gives an uplifted and depuffed look while reducing the appearance of dark circles and fine lines. And it really does like brighten the area. It is so lightweight. You need only half of a pump for both eyes, so it is more expensive, and you only get half an ounce, but you don't even use a full ounce for your whole eyes. You literally use half a pump. I sit there and I'm like, okay, got half the pump, and that's all you need, and you're good to go. So, boom. Then, yes, this is the Bougie AF Lancome Absolute L'Extra from the unboxing that you guys saw, but they make a just bougie version. So, I do have the just bougie version ready to go because I fell so hard for this cream. I think this has also made a difference in my skincare. My skin seems to love anything with rose petals in it. I've realized that. So as soon as I spent like 2 weeks using this, I went and ordered their just normal bougie one. And because remember, I'm sharing half of this jar with my mom and then giving her this jar. I have the box that I'm keeping on display over there, and then we're going through the gifts that they sent us and seeing, you know, who would like what and going from there. But you can get the non-bougie. Well, you can't get the bougie AF because there was only the one, but yes, you can get this in a bougie form. Oh my gosh, just yes, this cream is everything. It's amazing. I use this one every single morning, and then we'll get to the, is this it right here? Ah! Yes, and then every evening I use the Lancome Absolute Night Precious Cells Recovery Night Cream, which is also infused with French rose extract. So this is the gold leaf version. This is the normal looking one, but this is the nighttime cream, and I swear by these. Now, I've been using this for a very long time, and I'm not light on my creams. Like, I don't overdo it where it's like unnecessary, but I'm not like stingy. Like, I'm using the creams because I want to get use out of the creams. And will it focus? My camera has a hard time focusing on white things. Okay. So there is so much product that is still in here, and I have been going ham using this every single night for a couple of months. I want to say September. 4.5 months now, every night, and that's all I'm down, and I don't baby it because I don't believe in babying products. I believe in using just what needs to be used, not like just like slathering it, but not like putting on like the littlest bit and trying to stretch it out. Like, you know, skincare is meant to go over your face. So I just, oh my gosh, yes, it's expensive, but I think that's gonna last me like at least another 6-7 months, you know? So yes, it's like that one particularly is 200, I want to say up front, but I mean 200 spread out over 8, 9, 10 months. You just need to be able to get it up front, which is really expensive up front, but over 10 months, I mean, people drop that in pop over 10 months. You know what I mean? Like, it's just everybody chooses to spend their money how they want, and so people shouldn't get mad at how people choose to spend their money. Guys, it's okay. So, and I like to indulge in taking care of my skin. So, okay, on to some more products. All right, then after the SubQ eyes from Hylamide, I love taking the Lancome Energie de Vie, the Illuminating and Anti-Fatigue Cooling Gel. I'm almost out of this one. This is how it comes when it's new versus the empty one. And this one is so great because these little rollers too, first of all, the product itself is awesome, but the rollers just help so much with depuffing. Like, I woke up today with a migraine. I had to take Tylenol 3. It was so bad. I was almost throwing up. My eyes, like, I literally couldn't even open them. Everything was like puffed and puffed. Like, it was bad. And so I'm just a little bit puffy now, and these rollers mixed with the solution, you just keep rolling it under there, and it helps just to break apart all of that water fluid buildup without using anything harsh to get rid of the depuffing. So this I cannot recommend enough. I get mine from Sephora, but now I'm such a Lancome girl that I've been placing most of my Lancome product orders from Lancome directly because they have an incredible reward system, and with the products that you get when you build up your points. So I started buying from Lancome when it comes to Lancome. Screw the Sephora little gimmicky things that they give you in comparison. Like, it's just, for instance, if you spend, I think that this is $36, I want to say, for that eye gel. That is 360 points on Lancome, and you can redeem points that are like, for 1,000 points, you can get like, this stuff, like, I don't know for sure, but you know, you can get like one of their amazing mascaras that's full size, you know, and then the higher in points you go, you can get their creams and different masks, like, or makeup. Like, it's just such a good reward system. So, all right, but while we're on Lancome, all right, let's talk about some of my favorite masks. The Magnifique Youth Activating Second Skin Mask is one of my favorite masks. I'm going to talk about all of my favorite masks right now, though. This one, it's like a condom right on your face. Just that's what this is. You get 6 in here for $120. So when you break it down, it's not terrible. It's just really expensive up front because a lot of masks are around that price point for 4 and you're getting 6. So like when you're talking about, you know, not high-end luxury brands, because remember, this is luxury, this isn't even high-end, we're talking in the luxury realm, but this just, you can do whatever you want with this on. It does not move. It is so moisturizing, uplifting. The effects of this mask are just undescribable. Until you've experienced this, I don't even know how to describe to you this sheet mask. It is insane, and I don't leave it on for 20. All of these sheet masks I will put on and try to leave on for 45 minutes to an hour. I generally throw one on while I'm editing and I just let everything just soak in, and then I take whatever's left over at the end and keep patting it into my face from what's left in the packet. But this serum is just, it has a serum technology in combination with natural cellulose material, and it has the Magnifique serum in here, and it's just, oh my gosh, it has intense infusion of ingredients, and it's, I can't explain it. I really can't. It's just incredible. And then my other favorite is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Concentrated Recovery Power Foil Mask. This one you get 4 for $79, and this is so incredibly hydrating. My mom is obsessed with the Lancome and the Estee Lauder as well. Now she's always like, okay, I need you to order me some more. Can you order me another one? Like, she is obsessed with both of these. So, you know, when you get like all the different age groups and when, you know, different people like different things and they're hooked on it, it's damn good. So she's obsessed with this as well. And this is just, if I have had my makeup on for too long and I'm not doing a purifying mask because I feel like my skin's tight and dried out, or I'm traveling or whatever it is, this is so hydrating, and there's so much extra serum in these. I end up dousing my face, my neck, my chest, everything with the leftover serum in these packets because it is soaked. Like, I know some people will save the serum for a couple of days and pinch the packaging, but I'm like, no, this is a treatment. I just want everything to be soaked, and I wake up in the morning and I'm hydrated and plumped, and it is just, it's amazing. Then Tatcha, her Luminous Deep Hydration Lifting Mask. I could not have survived all the beauty events and traveling I did this summer without these masks. These are almost slimy when you put them on. This is the most bougie type of packaging I just bought these from my mom, so I don't know if she's had a chance to try them yet. But it's a sheet mask, but it's very like slimy and thick and serum, and it's amazing. It is amazing. Every time I traveled, my skin was like flaking off and shedding as if I was a reptile. The water was so drying no matter where I went, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to put on makeup because it was just like peeling and peeling. I'm like, what is going on? But I always traveled with these, and so I would just put this on, lay in bed, and just let it be for an hour, and this saved my life for all my beauty events. So this one, like, oh my god, thank you so much, Tatcha. And at the same time, I used her Luminous Deep Hydration Revitalizing Eye Mask. I put the eye mask under it and then put that over top of it, and then just laid there with the eye mask and that mask over top, and everything became hydrated and plumped and so nourished, and then my makeup just went on flawlessly. It's expensive. The Tatcha ones I really save primarily for traveling, and the other ones are expensive too, I know. But those ones I use, you know, every week. I kind of cycle through the Estee Lauder, the Lancome, but these ones are pretty much for suitcases. And then while we are on masks, the Tata Harper Purifying Mask Deep Cleansing Treatment is the mask I always reach for when I need the deep cleanse. So after a 12-hour, 16-hour day of wearing makeup, after my beauty events of having a cake face for 2 days straight, having makeup on for 16 hours, I need this mask. It is tingling, it's cold, there's like, it's not burning, but it really tingles when you're rinsing it because you rinse it in cool water, and it just flushes your pores out. This is the best. I have not found anything that comes close to this as far as a deep cleanse for detoxifying your skin after wearing too much makeup for too many hours. This is the best thing you can do for your skin, is put this on. And this one I actually do only leave on for like 15 minutes because it dries right down and then it's time to wash it off. But as you're washing it, it becomes really creamy again. So I just work it and massage my face while I'm rinsing it, and then I get it off. And it is just so good. So if you guys need a purifying mask, that's amazing. The other mask that is just brand new to me this year, I am obsessed. It's actually by First Aid Beauty. It is their Facial Radiance Intensive Peel, and this is intense. I have a microdermabrasion machine that I use that I should use more often, that I just don't. I end up just getting tired at the end of the night because I use all these other steps throughout the day. But this you leave on for up to 5 minutes, as much as your skin can take, and I leave it on for 5 minutes, and then you rinse. And while I'm rinsing, it actually hurts. It burns, it tingles, it hurts a little. I'm like, ah, while I'm rinsing it. But then I'm like, go like this to try to like cool the skin. My dad loved this so much when I did it to him because he likes to just be macho and pretend like nothing's gonna hurt. And then after he felt results, he's like, oh. So now I got him into some skincare, and he wanted this mask. I bought him a mask, and I bought myself a backup, and then I have this one that I'm currently using. This legitimately is like your at-home chemical peel. You don't need to go to a doctor's office. This will do it for you. It is incredible. The results are outstanding. It's astonishing what this can do. I was not expecting it at all. It literally floored me. And then as you're putting on your hydration afterwards, it slowly starts to dissipate in the level of intensity, in the burning and the tingling, and then it goes away. So I love and hate it at the same time because I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually resurfaced. It did the peel that it was supposed to do. And now I'm putting on products onto completely fresh skin, new cells, and it is so good. So if you guys can handle it, like I will do anything for great skincare, nearly anything. This is so good. So good. And then if you guys need that like tightening, I love the Glam Glow Gravity Mud Firming Treatment. I try to use this once a week. I try to use it twice a week, but I at least try to use it once a week. I really think that this is firming. It does have alcohol in it, which is why I'm always like, because I'm not the biggest fan of the alcohol products. Same with that Kate Somerville Cryogenic Tight. The one I just reviewed, it's so great for firming the skin. It's instant results. I would not do it every day, just like I don't do this every day, but I wish I could use it every day. But it does have alcohol in here somewhere. It says it on the box. I can't remember where it was in the order, but I do love this and it works really well. It really does firm. And I've even noticed that it actually pulls out some blackheads on the nose, just as a fun fact. It does. So then for creams in the evening, because in the morning the Lancome cream is also for the eyes, and then I have the Sunday Riley if I need it too. So in the evening I also use the SubQ, and then I use the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resist 24 Eyes. This one is so great. So this is my second eye cream. And then I put over top of that the Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Repair Cream. This is a thick AF cream. It is way more of like a balm in my opinion, but it is fantastic. And I'm all about like laying on the creams and the grease and the oils, because when you have dry skin and the oils aren't there, that's how you start getting more and more wrinkles. So the more hydration you can pump into your skin, the less likely you are to start getting the wrinkles and the crow's feet and everything else. So I really do love to, with the all lotions. And then the Bobbi Brown Extra Repair Moisturizing Balm is essentially the same formula as the eye, but this one's for the face. I don't go to this too much in the summertime, but oh my god, this smells so good. But I do love this in the winter because this is thick, it's luxurious. When you're spreading it on, you feel like you're putting on like a thick AF body butter, but you're not. You will not break out from this. It is just such a deep, intense hydration. I don't mix this one when I've done a mask at all. This is like just on its own at the end, right before. This is my last step, and then a night cream. And that's it. I don't incorporate a mask, a night mask, sleeping mask, or a mask before my routine, if you guys are following me, because this is thick and heavy and gets the job done really well. Now, if you guys are having major depuffing issues, the Skin Icelandic Relief Eye Cream is very intensive, but it will depuff your eyes like crazy. The problem with depuffing, I gotta check my time, okay, my depuffing creams, or not my depuffing creams, the problem with depuffing eye creams and gels is that the more intense they are and the more regularly you use them, the more drying they are on the eyes, which causes all of the fine lines and crow's feet, because these are actually meant to suck the water out, so that way it does depuff your skin. So I don't go for this one unless I wake up and I can't open my eyes because I'm having an arthritis flare-up or a migraine, or I've been crying or whatever, you know, then I go for this cream. Otherwise, I don't use this every single day. This is like a special event cream, or I can't open my eyes cream. and this gets the job done. You can get it from Ulta. It's expensive though, but you can get it from Ulta. Every single night I go in with my Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I love that it has a retinol while being mixed with other oils, so it's not like a strong retinol. This is one you can use every single day and not worry about having your skin start peeling and shedding and getting irritated or anything like that. So as soon as I'm done toning, this is my next step and I love it. And I can't like go without that one now. And same with the Bobbi Brown, this intensive skin supplement. You only use 3 drops, and I use this one after the Sunday Riley, and I am obsessed with this ever since I discovered it. I also think that this was helpful in helping my skin this year as well, because this was incorporated this year too, and it is amazing. And the littlest bit actually goes a really long way, and they tell you only to use 3 droplets of it. It's so good. Then I'm gonna wait on the sleeping masks because I did forget to grab one. For my like neck hydration oil, I'll go to The Ordinary because this is nice and cheap. I get mine from Beautylish. This is 100% plant-derived squalene. I don't like getting squalene from snails. I think it's not cruelty free. I think it's really cruel the way what they do to the snails. And I know you can't avoid everything, like, you know, Estee Lauder. I get it, you can't, but when they make something like this that's plant-derived, where I can get a plant-derived squalene versus a snail squalene, I'm gonna go for the plant-derived. So this is so hydrating and so amazing. You can use this on your face, like it's meant as a face oil. It's just that it's so inexpensive, and I use my really bougie face oils on my face, so I use this for hydration on my neck, and I love this one. So I really do recommend that one from The Ordinary. This retinol I've been using since June. May, June, and I still have this much left in here. Like it's full. This is by SkinCeuticals again. I have a whole video on this. It's a 0.5%. You always want to start with 0.5%, even though these are expensive. Do not start retinols higher than 0.5%. You can damage your skin. You can cause something that looks like a sunburn. Your skin will peel. It will be burnt. You'll have like horrible shedding. It will hurt. You will damage your skin. You need to go in with retinols in baby steps. And you want to start off once or twice a week and then increase the frequency with what you use them for. So I use these when I was having, when I had my miscarriage, and then my hormones were so out of whack because I had a miscarriage. I had a molar pregnancy. I had the cyst on my ovary, 5 centimeter cyst. I had the ovary had torsioned, so turned over. I had so many issues, so I had all those procedures done at once. When I had the miscarriage, my body didn't get rid of it naturally. It sat in me for weeks. So I had to have the sac removed by going under for surgery. So my skin was whack for months because my hormones were whack. It is now December. This process started in February when I got pregnant, and it took me months to get my skin and my body. Right now, my periods and everything are now finally normal as of this week. And it started back in February. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm finally back to normal. But retinols are great if you have acne, and this helped me out so much. I was suffering from crazy acne on my forehead and along my chin. They also help with wrinkles, fine lines, sunspots, anything like that. So I was being really good, and after I cleared up my forehead and all the acne that I was having from my hormones being out of whack, I was using a retinol like once a week just for maintenance. I've stopped using it. I need to get back into using a retinol again, but I talked to a plastic surgeon about a retinol because I was really scared for a retinol. And so I talked to the one where I get my lip fillers done, and she said SkinCeuticals 0.5% is the way to go. So I got my clear and I bought this one. So if you guys are into or looking for, or you're having issues, I would invest in SkinCeuticals. You can get it from Derm Store again, and it's really good. Okay, switching notes. I love using the Estee Edit Rescue Balm for face and body on my neck, chest, and all that area in the evenings. Instead, I use the Bobbi Brown on my face. It's way more expensive. I use this one down below for like the equivalent, but at a much more affordable price point. Still being expensive, I know, but yes. And then in the evenings, I put on the Lancome Absolute Precious Cells Nourishing Lip Balm as soon as I'm done washing my face and doing my routine. This is not my before I go to bed lip balm because I stay up for a few hours editing videos and then I have to eat, brush my teeth, but this one I put on right away so it has a chance to really soak into my lips. And this is also even a point reward that you can get. It's a 5,500 point reward, but remember, if you spend $55, you get 550 points. So Lancome has a great reward system, and this is part of the rewards. So, and I love that. Then if you are being lazy, or you've been out drinking, or you've had a late shift, or you're just really sick, you just don't have it in you for skincare, this is amazing. I've tried it out a couple of times now. This Too Cool for School Pumpkin Sleeping Pack, Enzyme Peeling, and Pumpkin Nutrition is so good. I wish I had this back in the day when I used to party because I would still be taking care of my skin. Like, I used to sleep in my makeup until I was 16 and it was so bad. I wish I never did that. But all you do is wash your face. If you have it in you, tone, and then this. But if you don't have it in you, wash your face and just put this. And it timed out on me. I have to move this light a little bit so I can watch the timer on my screen because the light just blocks it where I can't see that it's timing out on me. But this takes care of everything, but it's still really good to go through all of your steps on the regular. But this is your life savior if you just don't have it in you, but you still do need to take care of your skin. I've tried it both ways, where I've done it where I just washed my face, toned, and did just this, and my skin was great. And I've done it where I did all my steps and used this as my moisturizer instead, and I loved it that way too. So I have a backup because I love this so much. Like, this is so good. So Too Cool for School killed it with that product. And then Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. This is amazing when you have a blemish. It fell over in the box. I wanted to show you how it looks because that pink that you see is normally settled at the bottom, and that's a powder, and then you have all of the clear solution on the top, and you don't mix it. You actually take a Q-tip and you go straight down into the pink powder, which does not usually look like that. It's usually just completely settled down here, and then the pink powder is what you put right on the blemish. And I had this pimple, I did it yesterday, and I didn't catch it right away. Had I put it on the day before when I first saw the pimple coming through, it would have like got rid of it like that, but it stopped the pimple from fully coming through. So when I put it on tonight, the pimple will be gone. This is incredible, and it is not bad either. That is like 18 bucks or something like that. You can get it from Ulta, so I can't recommend that enough. If you ever get a blemish, that is amazing. And especially if you get it, catch it like as soon as you see anything. If I see like red poking through, I'm like dab it on and like good to go. The lip stuff that I want to talk to you about, the 2 lip scrubs that I really love are the Nyakio Kenyan Coffee Lip Polish Exfoliate. And this one I love because it's more mess free. It's just like, you know, your regular lipstick tube, and it has the moisturizing ingredients in it as well. So this one you can get from Ulta, and I love this. My favorite though is still Bite Beauty, their Agave Sugar Lip Scrub. It's just that I don't like potted things with nails. It's just so much more messy. But this one is still my favorite because it has the mask in here. And the mask I just love. I have it in all 3 colors because this mask is so good. But this really is amazing, and I still use this weekly. I just curse it when it gets under my nails. I just had my nails done, so they're not long right now. Like I literally had them done yesterday, so they're not long. But that's the only issue with potted things is nails. But this is amazing, but so is this one. So I did want to mention those to you. And then for lip products, I already mentioned the Lancome one, which is amazing. Every morning after I do my face routine, I love putting on the Tatcha Camelia, I'm not really sure how to say it, Gold Spun Lip Balm. The Gold Spun doesn't really do anything. It's the Camelia oil that's in here that is incredible. Now I have had this for months. I put it on every single morning, and I mean, there's a good dent in there, but I've been using this like constantly. It's $50 for this, unless you can get it on sale. I got mine on sale, but it is amazing, and it really does last a long time, and especially if you can get it on sale, that is a great deal. Then Bite Beauty again, they're just Agave lip balm. I have so many of these everywhere. My purse, my bedroom, my bathroom, my beauty room. These are scattered everywhere. I can't live without this. Then when I really need an intensive mask, the Bite Beauty Agave lip masks are just so good. Like, so good. And then finally, the Clinique Pep Start Pout Restoring Lip Mask. I kind of go between these 2 for my lip masks right before I go to sleep as my last skincare when I'm like finally ready for bed after I'm done eating and because I'm like 1 a.m. I'm still editing, so I'm eating. I'm not somebody who stops eating at 6 p.m., brushes my teeth, and then I'm done. No, I'm like up, I'm eating, I'm drinking tea, everything else. So I use one of these 2 just depending on my mood or what I can reach for if I'm being lazy and I'm not getting up, because generally I keep this one right by the bedstand. The dogs like love this scent of the Bite Beauty, so I have to keep this out of reach. So if I like have to go to the bathroom, I can go put this one on, but if not, this one's right by my bed. But I love both of these ones so much. All right, let me go grab my sleeping masks and then we are done. All right, my all-time favorite is the Bougie Lancome Absolute Precious Cells Revitalizing Night Ritual Mask. This like legitimately was a game changer because I received like 4 sample jars of them, or three sample jars of these guys from Neiman Marcus. I'm so used to Sephora. From Neiman Marcus, and they didn't have directions because they were samples, so I used it every night when I got them, and I had such visible differences in my skin in 1 week, and that was before introducing any other skincare, because I told you guys how I introduced new skincare items throughout the year. That was before, because I got this at the beginning of the year, the sample ones, before I got the big guy. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is magic. And then I went, and it wasn't even released yet. So when I went online and I was trying to find it, I'm like, okay, Neiman Marcus sent me the samples. Why is it not on Neiman Marcus's website? And then it wasn't on Lancome's either. I'm like, so they sent samples that you can't buy, and they were like big pots. And so after 1 week, I'm like, oh my God, this is the mask I'm using for the rest of my life. And then when they finally released it, this is $250 or $260 for the sleeping mask. But you actually only use it 2 to 3 times a week. And this one, a little bit goes a long way. Like, it's just a little, you put the cream on and then you start spreading it and it's just like, it's on you. So you don't actually need to use a lot of it. And I don't know if it's because I use the, you know, the whole line. So I already have the Absolute night cream on. So then this one just spreads on nice and evenly with the night cream. So I'm so moisturized that this is just that final touch. But this is incredible. And I can't recommend it enough, but I know this is expensive, but I can tell you it works. Like, it is life-changing. Then on a less expensive note, I am obsessed with the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. I will not travel without having this on my face. I don't travel with makeup on. It's so bad for your skin. And whether I'm in the car driving like 6 hours to go visit my parents, or I'm going in a plane, I always put this on as my last step. I do my night ritual for traveling, and then I put the Clinique one on for night travels, because this is just so hydrating and amazing, and I love this to death. Like, it's so good. So this one's amazing, and it's more affordable, and you can get it from Sephora, and I love it. And I even have a baby size that I keep with me in my purse while traveling in case I even need to touch up, because you know the plane air gets really dry and it's gross, but I can't stand when my skin's not hydrated. Then I cycle through using the Glam Glow Dream Duo Overnight Transforming Treatment, because if I have a day where I really need even more hydration, this is like the uber hydration. So the Lancome is not actually like a deep hydrating. It's almost like a lightweight cream that's going over top of your night cream, but it does miracles for your skin, where the Clinique and the Glam Glow are actually heavy night masks. So I just go between those two when I need the deep hydration. And then for my neck, because I still need a neck mask, I use the Boscia Shibuki Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask. And I know this is still pricey, I know, and I could do cheaper ones for my neck, but this is still, for me, I'm like, I think this is in the $30 realm. I can wrap my brain around it and be fine with it, because I still care so much about this area as well. So this is what I use for a sleep mask for the rest of my body. And we have made it! That is my Best of Beauty Skincare Edition 2017! Let me know if you guys made it to the end. You guys are troopers if you did, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it if you made it. And you guys, thank you so much for all of the love, the support, the encouragement, standing by my side this entire year. You guys know it was a really hard year for me, medically, personally, with the baby, with everything that went on, with my puppy, with how sick my mom was. Things were so touch and go with myself, with my mom, with two of my dogs actually, but one of my dogs still has been touch and go for a year now. He's not suffering, it's just he's got so many issues, but he's not in pain. The other one was touch and go because he has pancreatitis flare-ups, so when there is one, you know, I gotta rush him to the vet. And my health issues, just the miscarriage was really hard on me. And you guys have just always been so wonderful. I can't get into what was going on with my mom, but it was really serious, and that took a big toll on me. My cancer monitoring has you know, was taking a big toll on me, and you guys just were there for me when so many other people were not. And I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being there, for being like family, for being my best friends. I just wish I could hug each and every one of you and just hold on so tightly and just hang out with all of you. Like, you have no idea, and it really means the world to me to have fawns like you, best friends, family like you. I cannot even begin to tell you. You guys are always saying that I inspire you, that you come to my channel for an uplifting moment when you're feeling down, and that I bring smiles to your faces and laughs and everything else, and you guys do the same for me. Like, we are each other's support systems, and it means the world that I have you guys as a support system, because of course I have Kurt and my family, but it's so amazing knowing that I have you guys as my best friends when I don't really have best friends. You know, I have like 3 best friends, 2 of which are long distance that I don't get to see, and 1 is more local, but our schedules are so insane I barely get to see her. So I just want to thank you guys so much for making this year as easy and smooth and just as incredible. There were bumps, but you guys were there for the bumps, and I can't thank you enough, and we are going to rock out 2018. So cheers to our 2018. It is going to be our year. Fawn Squad all the way. We are taking it there, and I love you guys so dearly, and I hope that you know that. So that does it for this video. I really love you guys so much, and thank you for always inspiring me and wanting me to keep doing what I'm doing and loving what I'm doing, and just helping me get through the haters and everything else, having my back. When you guys see a hate comment, you go in hard and you protect me, and it means so much to me too. This is the best of skincare. I need to stop. But I just love you guys so much. So thank you for everything that you guys have done for me this year. It means so, so much to me. We were looking into the software for the giveaways, so we're working on it. It looks like it's going to be $400, so I think I have to wait until January to be able to buy the software, and then giveaways are a go. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.